Ever wondered if Hollywood secretly has a twin factory? Some celebrities look so alike, you'll do a double take. Not everyone who looks alike is related, and sometimes people outside your family resemble you more than your own siblings. Today we explore 10 celebrity pairs who could pass as twins. 1. Chad Smith and Will Ferrell.
Enough small talk. I mean, I think you can feel the crispiness in the air, the energy that's here.
Yeah.
You know what the audience wants. You know what I want.
And here's where it gets even stranger. You might literally confuse a rock star for a comedy legend. Chad Smith, the powerhouse drummer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, has rhythm in his blood and a face that's, well, almost identical to Will Ferrell's. I mean, you've got the same jawline, similar expressions, and even the same kind of mischievous grin. Will Ferrell, the king of 2000s comedy, has made us laugh for decades, but put him next to Chad, and honestly, it's like looking in a Hollywood mirror. They've joked about being twins from different mothers, and it's not just a funny line. The resemblance became headline-worthy when both appeared on The Tonight Show dressed in matching outfits. The audience, and even fans watching at home, had no idea who was who. It wasn't until the drumsticks hit the drums that Chad's identity was revealed. Without instruments? Good luck telling them apart. So tell me, would you have guessed which one was the drummer? 2. Javier Bardem and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. All right, buckle up because things are about to get wild. So, Javier Bardem. Yeah, the Spanish acting legend who's menaced his way through No Country for Old Men, swashbuckled in Pirates of the Caribbean, and even rocked a fishtail as King Triton. On the flip side, you got Jeffrey Dean Morgan stomping through Supernatural, slaying walkers in The Walking Dead, and, oh yeah, breaking hearts on Grey's Anatomy. Here's where your brain kind of short circuits. These dudes look stupidly alike. We're talking about that messy hair, the beard that says, "I definitely don't own a razor," and those killer cheekbones. Honestly, it's like someone copy-pasted one face onto another. Fans have 100% done double takes and probably yanked out their phones for a quick Google, just to be sure who's who. Oh, and get this. The age gap? It's a measly 3 years. I swear, if a director ever swapped them mid-movie, half the audience wouldn't even blink. Picture them both strutting down the street in matching leather jackets. Boom, glitch in the Matrix. Seriously, how are these not the same person? Ever mixed up celebs before? Because this, right here, is a textbook case of Hollywood, you're messing with us. 3. Margot Robbie, Jamie Presley, Emma Mackey, and Samara Weaving.
You just haven't been on the show.
Yes.
Can you explain to people, because I'd rather hear your version. I've never heard your version of the story, but tell people how we know each other.
How we met.
And here's the real mind-bender. Margot Robbie has skyrocketed to fame with Harley Quinn and Barbie, but did you know fans also confuse her with Jamie Presley, who starred in Not Another Teen Movie years earlier? And that's just the beginning. Enter Emma Mackey from Sex Education, another striking doppelganger, and Samara Weaving, famous for horror films. 4 actresses, one type of Hollywood look, and nearly impossible to tell apart. Even Margot Robbie admits the confusion with Emma Mackey is real. People see them in photos or on screen and do a double take, unsure who they're looking at. It's like Hollywood churned out a clone squad of actresses. Think about it. If all 4 walked down the street together, how would anyone know which one is Margot? Their similar facial features, bone structure, and charming smiles make them practically interchangeable in the eyes of fans. Honestly, it's one of the most insane celebrity lookalike groups out there. So which one of these 4 would you mistake for someone else? 4. Natalie Portman and Keira Knightley.
And who do people mistake you for?
Well, I've been chased through an airport as Natalie Portman. I mean, Natalie Portman a lot.
Yes.
You know, yeah.
But then also you...
And just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, Natalie Portman, known for Star Wars, Black Swan, and Thor, has dazzled audiences for years. But fans often do a double take because she looks almost identical to Keira Knightley, the Pirates of the Caribbean star. Seriously, the resemblance is uncanny. From their facial features to expressions, It's easy to confuse the two. Even their hairstyles exacerbate the confusion. When Natalie or Keira rock similar cuts or colors, fans admit they sometimes pause a movie, unsure who they're watching. The resemblance has been there since their younger days and continues into the present. It's one of those Hollywood mysteries that makes you wonder, were they secretly separated at birth? So next time you watch a Natalie Portman film, try to spot Keira instead. You might do a double take. What would you have done if you saw them in the same scene together? 5. Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Wood.
Massive success that you've had, you still get mistaken for another celebrity.
For Daniel Radcliffe,
You get mistaken for him.
it still happens.
I say, prepare to enter the nostalgia zone. People recognize Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter and Elijah Wood as Frodo from The Lord of the Rings. 2 major film series, 2 major characters, and an age gap of nearly 10 years. And Elijah is still physically similar to Daniel. For decades, their fans have mixed them up. During interviews, the 2 actors made light of the situation and joked that they could clear things up with a duel. Frodo versus Harry Potter. Picture that conflict. In the early years of the 2000s, their fans would come up to one of them in the hopes of meeting the other. Both actors seemed fine with the situation and took the other's jokes lightly. I find it quite mind-boggling that 2 people from completely different sectors can have such close appearances. Guessing celebrities is always a fun activity to do, and I'm sure you have. Just like with this pair, there is a lot of confusion, and it really shows the disdain that Hollywood has for originality when it comes to its stars. 6. Heath Ledger and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Do you like Dylan? Just on a personal level, do you listen to any of his stuff?
I do. Oh yeah. Certainly before and during the shoot, it was just Dylan overload.
Let's relish the sweet memories mixed with a hint of sadness. Heath Ledger, the famous Hollywood star of 10 Things I Hate About You, and the Joker passed away in 2008. But there is one thing that he left behind that is almost haunting: his famous look. Fans have noticed something even more interesting: his resemblance to Joseph Gordon-Levitt, the star of 500 Days of Summer and Inception. His looks are very striking, even with the difference in hairstyles, with Heath's long hair and Joseph's shorter cuts. Their eyes, nose, and mouth share a strong similarity, especially their mouth. Having been born just 2 years apart, Joseph resembles a projection of Heath's older self. The fact that their careers in Hollywood overlapped so much made the comparisons even more, and it was extremely common for fans to do double takes at premieres and award shows. It's one of those situations where the resemblance is out of this world. It's one of those situations that makes it so disarming to accept. If Heathwells were still alive, things might have been different in Hollywood. They might have been marketed as twins or the star power duo. What a blast it would have been to see them together. 7. Nadia Dobrev and Victoria Justice. Look at that one, for example. It consistently misleads people. Victoria Justice from Victorious and Nadia Dobrev from The Vampire Diaries share that fresh and radiant look that makes people confused all the time. Social media struggles to tell them apart because their facial structures are so alike. The premiere of Love Hard on Netflix only worsened the confusion when people thought Victoria was the lead and started showering the comments with "she's not" remarks. Their defining smiles and eyes blend in so well that telling one from the other makes for a challenge, especially in photos and short videos. They're the kind of celebrity duo that demands you look twice. Consider the last time you were scrolling and thought you spotted Victoria, only to find out it was Nadia. How do you think you would have reacted then? 8. Brittany Murphy, Lily Reinhart, and Sarah Gadon. But wait, it gets even more mind-blowing. Brittany Murphy, the beloved clueless star, seems to have a modern-day twin in Lily Reinhart from Riverdale. Fans were stunned when Lily herself once mistook a photo of Brittany for her own. Adding to the confusion, Canadian actress Sarah Gadon, Dracula Untold, also shares striking similarities, and she's just 5 years apart in age from Lily. And it doesn't stop there. Lily's sisters also look incredibly like her, creating multiple layers of doppelgangers. It's like Hollywood made several versions of the same person, each with their own charm. Fans can hardly keep track of who's who, and the resemblance only grows as Lily ages. So if these three walked into the same room, could you tell them apart? It's the kind of look-alike situation that makes you do a double take over and over. 9. Emma Stone and Melinda Clarke. And here's a classic Hollywood twin mystery. Emma Stone, famous for Cruella, has often been mistaken for Melinda Clarke, best known for The OC. Both actresses have the ability to switch up their looks effortlessly. Over the years, similar hairstyles and subtle facial expressions have amplified their resemblance. Even their eye colors, Emma's blue, Melinda's green, aren't enough to distinguish them at a glance. Industry insiders and fans alike constantly mix them up, even though they aren't related. From red carpet events to movie stills, it's easy to see why people struggle to tell them apart. It's fascinating how two people with different careers can share such striking facial features and charisma. Have you ever been fooled by these two in a movie or TV show? I guarantee you're not the only one. 10. Zoe Saldana and Thandiwe Newton. And finally, this one might surprise you the most. Zoe Saldana, known for Avatar and Guardians of the Galaxy, and Thandiwe Newton, star of Mission Impossible 2 and Westworld, share a striking resemblance that has caused countless mix-ups. Their similar skin tone, facial features, and elegant presence make it hard for fans to tell them apart. Even Zoe's mother once mistook Thandiwe for her daughter while watching TV or flipping through magazines. When Zoe and Thandiwe finally met in person, it became a perfect icebreaker. They laughed, joked, and have since become friends. Whenever they're seen together, fans still do double takes, struggling to distinguish between the two Hollywood stars. It's one of those rare cases where doppelgangers aren't just coincidental. They genuinely look like twins. Wouldn't you love to see them side by side on the red carpet? Hollywood is full of doppelgangers. From Chad and Will to Zoe and Thandiwe, these celebrity lookalikes make us do a double take. Which pair surprised you the most? Comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more fun celebrity curiosities.